Good morning, Bobcats, and happy Friday. Thank you for joining me this morning for WBLS Morning News. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me our voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to the New York Island, yes, this land is your land, this land is mine. I know that this land was made for you and me. When the sun goes shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and the birds were chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to New York Island, Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Today is Friday, March the 3rd, and it's Special Area Day number 2. Our weather today is going to be a high of 79, a low of 65. It's going to be pretty windy today, and that wind is going to possibly blow in some rain late this evening. I think we're going to miss out on it during the day, though. For lunch today in the Buck Lake Cafeteria, it's Miss Delilah's favorite. We're going to have brunch for lunch. We're going to have fish and grits. We're going to have green beans and tater tots. You may choose from 100% fruit juice or fresh Florida fruit. You may choose from white chocolate or strawberry milk. We don't have any birthdays listed today, but we have one tomorrow, and that is Nathan and Mr. Lassiter's class. If you see Nathan out and about, wish him a happy birthday, please. And on Sunday, Brennan and Miss Ryan's 4th grade class, Lambert and Miss Ganaway's 4th grade class, and Dylan and Miss Gregory's kindergarten class will all celebrate their birthdays. Thank you for all of those teachers and staff who joined in on the challenge that I gave you earlier this week. I look forward to sharing those with you next week, and I will announce a winner at the beginning of the next school week. I'm going to give you till the end of today if you want to participate. Those of you who are my faithful watchers, you know what I'm talking about. Now, next week we're going to have our Kids Heart Challenge. You'll have your special day in PE with Miss Kay and Miss Barrett. Now, don't forget, this year they're only taking online donations. So you can scan right here, or you can go to heart.org/KHC C. And so that's going to help the American Heart Association. You know, it's not only grown-ups that are impacted by heart issues. There are many, many children, little children, that are impacted as well. And so every donation is going to help someone. Listen, our terrific kids will be coming on as soon as I sign off. Don't forget, I just restocked the book vending machine yesterday. I think we're going to need to go get some more books, Miss Rachel and I, but that's a good sign when we're getting down to the end of our terrific kid books that we purchase. So don't forget to come and get yours starting at 8:45 or after if you need to get that. I'm going to say that's all for today, Bobcats. That's all for this week. Remember to purr, be prepared, be upstanding, be responsible, and always be respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Stay tuned for Terrific Kids.
Good morning, Bobcats. Happy Friday. All right, we ready to hear our Terrific Kids for this week? Let's get started. All right, we've got Zachary Waters from Miss Gregory's room, and this says, Zachary is an outstanding student. He always tries his best no matter how hard the task may be. Zachary is always a super helpful and kind friend. Thanks for the best hugs from Miss Gregory. Good job. All right, next up from Miss Kerner's room, we have Grayson Harrison, and this says, Grayson is the terrific kid for the second time. She is a wonderful leader and a big helper. Good job. All right, also from Miss Kerner's room, we have Brenna Zadra, and this says, Brenna is the terrific kid for the second time. She works hard and is a great listener and is so kind. Good job. All right, from Mrs. Lazarus's room, we have Vincent Papushny, and this says, Vincent is kind, respectful, and an awesome helper. He is funny and always keeps a smile on his face. Way to go, Vincent. We love having you in our class. Good job. All right, from Mrs. Munoz's room, we have Kinsley Sanders. This says, Kinsley is so sweet. She is working hard as a kindergartner and a half. She is kind to others and is a bucket filler. Way to go, Kinsley. Good job. From Mrs. Howell's room, we have Harper Cole. This says, Harper is our terrific kid because she is so kind and helpful. Harper takes great pride in her beautiful art projects, and we love having Harper in our class. Good job. All right, from Mrs. McDermott's room, we have Natasha Patel. This says, Natasha is a great listener, and she always does her best. Natasha says her superpower is kindness. I love that. Good job. From Mrs. Oschlager's room, we have Reed Pennington. This says, Reed is our terrific kid this week because he has put forth so much effort and is showing improvement in his work. Thanks for the effort, Reed. Good job. From Ms. Shively's room, we have Gabriel, and this says, Gabriel is always very helpful to others. He tries his best at everything and is a great leader for the class while always being positive. Good job. All right, from Ms. Dameron's room, we have Wesley Faulkner. This says, Wesley had a great week. He was a hard worker, a kind friend, and a big helper. He kept our classroom and school very clean by picking up litter, and he is truly terrific. Good job, Wesley. All right, next for Mrs. Register's room, we have Colson, and this says, Colson is such a diligent student. He always stays focused and on doing his best. He has really improved his writing this year, and he also is very kind and considerate of his classmates. Good job, Colson. All right, next up we have Camilla Jackson from Mrs. Davis's room, and this says, Camilla is a wonderful student, and we are happy to have her as our terrific kid. She has worked super hard this week, and your teacher's so proud of your efforts. Way to go, Camilla, you're terrific. All right, from Mr. Jones' room, we have Jonathan Sims. This says, Jonathan is a good friend to those in our class. He always tries to do what's right, and we're lucky to have him in our class. Keep it up. Also from Mr. Jones' room, we have Anastasia Yu, and this says, Anastasia always works hard and puts forth her best effort. She is a pleasure to have in our class. Good job. All right, from Ms. Schrader and Mrs. Vick's room, we have Cash Bearcat, and this says, Cash was chosen as terrific kid this week because of his continuous effort toward doing his best. He has been working on perfecting his handwriting and staying on task during lessons. He's also made new friendships, and we love having him in our class, and we think he's a pretty special guy. Good job. From Mrs. Widener's room, we have Daisy Rao, and this says, Daisy has been a positive influence for her table group. She is encouraging and keeps her table group organized, on task, and ready to learn. Her positive attitude keeps her peers motivated and eager to learn. Good job, Daisy. All right, and last today we have Caleb Allen from Mrs. Doherty's room, and this says, Caleb is doing great. He is working hard, and I appreciate his terrific attitude while he learns new things and works with his classmates. Keep it up, Caleb. Good job. All right, those are all of our terrific kids for this week. Stay tuned. You'll see all of their wonderful smiling faces, and Bobcats, I will catch you back next week for more terrific kids.